Live from beautiful downtown Ebbing, Missouri, it's the first annual HQ2Me Awards. Millions of HQties from around the world have gathered here tonight to make quistery, participating in our biggest game ever, in competition for cold hard cash, a golden humpback quail, and trivia immortality, which you can only find here on HQ. I am your host with The Post, starring Meryl Streep and Tom Hanks, Scott Rogowsky, a.k.a. Christopher Nolan, a.k.a. Tommy Quizzo, a.k.a. Roman J. Quizreal Esquire, a.k.a. Octrivia Spencer, a.k.a. Laggy Bird, broadcasting live and in living color to all 2 million plus of you worldwide right now, including Ali Lipsey, Abby Adams, Ryan Stein, Jocelyn Queen, Val Genesis, Izzy Ruda, Maggie McKinney, Grayson Kemp, Ruthie, Teresa, Scotland. If this is your first time being nominated, let me give you the Steven Spielberg. I'm going to ask 15 questions, starting easy and getting progressively harder. 3 answer choices will pop up on your screen. Tap the right answer and you move on. All 15 questions, and you are the best HQtie winning our cash prize. And tonight's prize is a record setter. You're playing for $50,000. What do these actors want him so badly for anyway? Beats me. But are you going to beat HQ? That is the $50,000 question tonight. The stage is set. Waving back and forth. The nominees have all filed in and are looking at their phones, but that's okay. That's where you're supposed to be looking right now. Will I call you by your name at the end of the quiz? Or will you get out on a savage question? Will you be the shape of a winner? Or will this be your darkest hour? Will you thread the needle through all 15 questions? Or will you be a phantom? Okay, that last one was a stretch. Enough with the build-up. You guys are warmed up, right? We now have over 2.1 million players in the game, ready to go. So let's get down to the nitty-gritty. Let's get this show on. DIY. Why? Because I love you. Now, first of all, look, let's get something straight. Drake is the most famous Canadian on the planet right now, behind Sandra Oh. He's definitely not Yugoslavian. And secondly, there are no acronyms involving yarmulkes. If there were, I'd be aware of them, believe me. The answer is do it yourself. Of course, DIY is do it yourself. And 2,138,710 of you are getting it right out the gate. Did you answer this one yourself? Did you HQ it yourself? Let's do it. Q2 it. DIY not. Q2, the fastest you can legally drive on a road is called what? Speed 2 cruise control, speed dating, or speed limit? Speed 2 cruise control, by the way, should have been called Speed 2 no Keanu. I'm a speed racer and I drive real fast. Who's pushing it to the limit tonight? When you're driving, you can go up to it, but you should not go over the speed limit. That's right. Go. 8,541 of you are seeing the sign for Q3. There is no limit for you tonight, possibly. It ain't safe, it ain't safe, it ain't safe, it ain't safe. The rest of you can't drive 55. Q3, the Asian delicacy known as bird's nest soup is made primarily from what? Bird's nests, fried noodles, or shredded cabbage? Still over 2 million of you left in the game. At Q3, what did you think? This is some kind of poetic metaphor here? Bird's nest soup? It's real bird's nest, people. You boil a bird's nest and you got bird's nest soup. Specifically the nests of the swiftlet. It's made from their solidified saliva. Yes, yummy. And oh my goodness, oh my Lanta, perhaps the most savage question in HQ history at Q3. We just lost nearly 2 million of you on Q3, 265,300. What I just saw, we lost 1.7 million of you at Q3, but 265 are left playing for $50,000. $50,000. You could be feathering your nest tonight. Wowie zowie. Q4, which of these U.S. states is the smallest by land area? Vermont, Hawaii, or Connecticut? Guys, there are no trick questions in the beginning there. They start easy. There are 15 questions tonight. Oh, you second-guessed yourselves on that one, but 265,000 left. Hawaii may consist of islands, but it's the big island that's pretty big. In total, the land area is bigger than Connecticut by nearly 2,000 square miles. Vermont is almost twice the size as the Nutmeg State. Connecticut is the smallest by land area. CT is your answer, 128,849. Shout out to the Huskies out there. Rebecca Lobo, Nikesha Sales, Sue Bird, Swin Cash, 128,000. Night. Come back tomorrow. Q5 at the 2017 Oscars. Whom did Jimmy Kimmel blame for the Best Picture envelope mix-up? Matt Damon, Guillermo, or Steve Harvey? Jimmy Kimmel hosted last year, of course. He's also hosting tonight. And not for nothing, Kimmel guest hosted for me once on HQ a couple months ago. I thought that meant there'd be a little trade. I get to host the Oscars. That's all right. Look, there was a famous mix-up at last year's Best Picture. Warren Beatty, Faye Dunaway presented. Beatty said La La Land, actually Moonlight won. Who did Jimmy Kimmel blame it on? Envelope, please. And the answer is... involve Matt Damon. He does like to mess with him, but not on Oscars night. 70,644 getting the envelope for Q6. That one for a while. $50,000 on the line tonight at Q6. The Great Salt Lake has never had an NHL team. Quebec has been bereft of Nordique since '95, but Sin City has now become Win City thanks to their new hockey team, the Golden Knights, and they're really good, guys. Las Vegas has a hockey team, number one in the Pacific Division, 40,337, skating on to Q7, baby Vegas. You're so money right now, you don't even know it. The rest of you coming up, snake eyes there at Q6. We have Q7, who was the only U.S. president who's father and son. There were also two President Harrisons, grandfather and grandson, but which was which? Benji held the job 48 times longer than his grandpa, William, I don't need a coat, Harrison. Benjamin Harrison was the grandson. That is your answer here at Q7. And another savage question. Oh boy, Oberto. Damn, Daniel, 8,072, getting it right. 31,000 succumbing to pneumonia, just like William H. Harrison there. It's all about the Benjamins. $50,000 tonight for the 8,072 left. Q8. The actress famous for tripping on her way to accept an Oscar appeared in which film? The Devil You Know, The Devil's Advocate, or The Devil Wears Prada? Oh, the HQ humanity. We lost nearly 2 million people tonight to savage questions alone. Jennifer Lawrence is the actress in question here, right? She famously fell on her way to accept her best diabolical films she only appeared in